Good evening to all. Welcome to the live and interactive quizzing session conducted by THiNC Institute of Design, Qriosity. So we are back with another quizzing session. So let's wait for some participants to join. After that, we'll be starting our today's quiz. So for those who are already aware of the game process, today's game pin is 9490133. That is a game pin for today's demo session. So first we'll be having a demo session. After that, we'll be moving on to the real quiz. So let's wait for some participants to join. All right, we have Nanda. Welcome, Nanda. So once again, I'm repeating, the game pin is 9490133. Make sure you are entering it correctly. And at that time, you'll be given entry to the today's session. So the game pin is also available in the chat box. You can copy it from there also. All right, so we have a few more participants. Varsha is there, Sanju is there. Welcome, Varsha. Welcome, Sanju. Nanda. So for those who are not aware of the game process, I just briefly explain how we have to play this game, how we can be part of this game. So initially, what you have to do is that if you're using a mobile device, you have to download the Kahoot app from Android or Apple Store. So after downloading and opening up, one screen will appear where you will have to enter the game pin. So at that time, you will have to enter this game pin 9490133. You'll have to enter this game pin there. At that time, you will be given entry to a Kahoot quiz. So if you don't have a mobile device, still you can play this game. How you can play this game is you can use two browsers in your computer. In one browser, you have to open the YouTube Live, and in another browser, you have to open the Kahoot website. Kahoot website is displayed here, www.kahoot.it. So you have to enter this website there, and at that time, again one pop-up window will appear where you'll have to enter this game pin. You can enter this game pin 9490113. Again, the same password, you'll be given entry to the entry to our quiz. Okay, so that's how it goes. If you don't have two browsers, still you can play this game. Or you can play this game is you can use a split screen option in your computer. Split screen option means in the one screen you can open our YouTube Live, and in another entering the same. Okay, all right. So that's how you have to play. So why I'm saying you have to open YouTube Live in one session or one browser, one screen, or one device, because YouTube Live is the only option where you'll be able to see the questions. You'll be able to see the questions. Okay, so that is why YouTube Live is important. So first we'll be having a demo session. So after that only we'll be moving on to the real quiz. All right, so we have Ajmal, Anne, AK, Nasrin, Megha, Nanda, Anjali, Fahad, Anish, Banu, Mukti, Ameya, Kripa, Snehal, Rishika, Sanchu. So welcome all to the session. So in a while we'll be starting the demo session. So this is the game pin for the demo session. So the real for the real quiz, another game pin will be generated. Okay. So let's wait for some more minutes. After that, we'll be starting the session. So welcome JC, Tawfiq, Maria, Ajmal, and AK, Nasrin, Megha, Nanda, Anjali, Fahad, Anish, Banu, Mukti, Ameya, Kripa, Snehal, Rishika, Sanchu. Welcome all to the session. So after that we'll be start. So if you are ready for the session, just enter ready in the chat box so that after that we can start the session. So just waiting for some messages in the chat box. Waiting for some messages in the chat box. So after that we'll be starting the session. Devapik, Maria, Ajmal, Am, AK, Nasrin, Megha, Nanda, Anjali, Fahad, Anish, Banu, Mukti, Ameya. Welcome all to the session. All right, so I think we can start the demo session. So starting the demo session now. And here comes your first question. So, all right, so here you can see the first question: who designed the Hazer Relief Center as a Azerbaijan? So below you can see four options also: Louis Kahn, Charles Correa, Rajshri Saha. options. Right side, you can see how many written time remain that you can see here. Okay, so here you can see that every option is being coded with a color code and a shape. So what is happening is that in your Kahoot app or in your Kahoot website, you'll be getting only this color codes and shape codes. The real options will be provided in the chat bar in the YouTube live only. Okay, so that's why YouTube live is watching the YouTube live is important and following it is very important. Okay, all right. So we have 19 more seconds left. All right, time's up. So the correct option is Sahahadi. Sahahadi is the correct option. Most of you have answered correctly. So now we'll be moving on to the scoreboard. Scoreboard is a place where you'll be seeing all the toppers. So here you can see that Maria has come to the top spot with 988 points. Second spot we have Anne with 986. Third we have Banu. Fourth we have Varsha, and fifth we have Devapriya. So that's status after the first question. So now we'll be moving on to the second question. Here you can see the second question. Again, same procedure. Questions will be displayed on the top. 4 options will be given. Timer will be there on the left, and right side you can see the participation. All right, time's up. So A is a correct option, which are the following is the mirror image. So A is a figure and A is a correct option. So now we'll be moving on to the podium. Podium is a screen where you'll be seeing the final results. What has come to the top 3 spots and 2 runners up. You'll be able to see. Third we have Banu. Second we have Maria, and first place goes to Anne. And we have 2 runners up also. Pushkar and Devapriya are the runners up. Okay. So now we'll be moving on to the real quiz. So real quiz, a new game pin will be generated. So let's wait for the new game pin to be generated. All right, here you can see that a new game pin has been generated. So this is the new game pin 7046525. So this is the new game pin, and you can enter this game pin, and at that time you'll be given entry to this Kahoot website. Again, the same process can repeats. So even after the demo session also, still if you have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you regarding anything regarding the process. You can ask it in the chat box. We have participants joining. So we have Nandana, Saya, Mukti, Teresa, and Mahit, Sara, Sanju, Nanda, Devapriya, Paul, Christy, Anjali, Faris, Taufik, Nasreen, JC, Hiba, Pushkar, Rajmal, Fahad, Arya, Mekha, Sapwana, Fawaz, SN, Agnes, Sneha, Hannat, Banu. All right, so regarding the quiz, so we'll be having one observation type question where a picture will be displayed, and based on that picture, 2 questions will be there. That kind of question will be there. Another kind of question will be like you will have to type the answer. Type the answers in the sense a row and column kind of options will be there. So you'll have to check which column or which check the corresponding rows and columns and enter the corresponding number in the screen provided. So that's how you have to play both the questions. Other questions will be same thing only. It will be like the demo session only. You'll have to click on the corresponding color. That will be the other kinds of question. So still, if you have any doubts, you can ask it in the chat box. We have Atira, Hanna, Rifa, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, Gauri, Amaya, Rishika, AK, Nida, Varsha, Malavika, Anish, Kripa, Sean, Peter, Sharina, MM, Fawaz, Banu, Hannat, Sneh, Agnes, Safwana, Megha, Arya, Fakat, Ajmal. Right, so I think we can start the session. So if you are ready for the session, just enter ready in the chat box. Laila Misna has asked something, how to participate in it. Laila, if you are having an Android device, just go to the Play Store and search for Kahoot app, and you'll be and download the Kahoot app. At that time, one screen will pop up where you'll have to enter the game pin. So this is the game pin 7046525. At that time, you'll be given entry to this game process. So you can watch the YouTube live also. YouTube live, the questions will be displayed, and in your Kahoot application, the corresponding color codes will be displayed. Just click on the option which you think is the correct option. So that is how you have to play this quiz. I hope that's clear. Laila, Misna. Anjali is ready. Faris is ready. So I think we can start the session. So the game pin is 7046525. That is the game. All right. So I think we can start the session. So starting. And here comes your first question. All right, time's up. So which block cannot be made with two pieces given below? And the correct option is D. D is the correct option. So moving on to the scoreboard. 1, 2, 3 has come to the top with 868 points. Second, we have Faris TM with 861. Third, we have others. Fourth, we have Kripa. And fifth, we have Agnes. So that's the scoreboard. So now we'll be moving on to the second question. So before that, if you still want to join the quiz, if you are not yet joined, so you can still join the quiz. This is the game pin 7046525. You can see it in the bottom right corner. So just click on the, just enter this game pin in a Kahoot app. At that time, you will be given entry to this quiz. Second question. All right, correct lock is C. C is the correct lock of the key. Scoreboard again. We have a new topper. Others is the new topper with 1794 points. Second, we have Varsha with 1429. Third, we have Nida. Fourth, we have Agnes. And fifth, we have Mary. So that's how the scoreboard. And we have a new climber also. Malavika is the new climber, climbing up 6 places in the scoreboard. Third question. All right, which switch will make the lamp to glow up? Answer is C. C is the correct option. All right, moving on to scoreboard again. New topper, Saya is the new topper here, 2075 points. Second, Anandu with 2034. Third, others. Fourth, we have Kripa, and fifth, we have MM. Again, new climber here, Sifha Rafiq is the highest climber, climbing 15 places in the scoreboard. So, fourth question. All right, find out the odd block. C. C is the correct option. So moving on to scoreboard. Anantu has come to the top with 2559 points. Second, we have MM with 2486. Third, we have Sara. Fourth, we have Hannat, and fifth, we have Malavika. Another news is that 5 players have raised the answer streak of 3 correct answers in it. So with that note, let's move on to the fifth question. All right, so count the number of difference between two images. How many differences are there? 7 differences are there. So moving on to scoreboard. Anantu is still on the top with 3066 points, and he has an answer streak of 5 correct answers in it. Second, we have Paul Christie with 2842. Third, we have Malavika. Fourth, we have Saya, and fifth, we have Emma. So that's all from the scoreboard. So before moving on to the sixth question, so if you like this content, make sure that you are hitting the like button, and if you're just make sure that you're subscribing to our channel so that you'll be getting more updates regarding this. You'll be able to participate in more quizzes like this, and you'll be able to participate in our other programs, which will be updated in YouTube. So with that note, let's move on to the sixth question. All right, count how many logs are open. How many logs? 13 logs were opened. So scoreboard. Anandu still on top with 3606 points. Second, we have Paul Christie. Third, we have Saya. Fourth, we have MM. Fifth, we have Sarah. And Devapriya has a new climber here, climbing up 8 places in the scoreboard. Moving on to seventh question. All right, so find the correct missing piece of the series from given image, and it is A. Scoreboard. Another still on top with 4257. Second, Paul Christie. Third, MM. Fourth, we have Sarah, and fifth, we have Annath. So 3 players have reached answers. Pick up 3 correct answers in it. Eighth question. All right, the square paper is folded and punched a small square hole. When unfolded, which one is the correct one? And it is C. Most of you have answered it correctly. So we have a new topper also. MM is a new topper with 4771 points. Second, we have Sarah. Sarah has 3 correct answers in a row and has got the second spot with 4502 points. Third, we have Annath. Fourth, we have Saya. And fifth, we have Anantu. Moving on to ninth question. All right, old one out question. D is the correct option. I think all you have answered it in a very balanced way. Everybody has answered A, B, C, and D. All right, so moving on to scoreboard, let's see whether it is getting reflected in the scoreboard. So MM is in the top with 5703 points. Second, Paul Christie has come to the second spot with 4990 points. Third, we have Sarah. Fourth, we have Hannath, and fifth, we have Kripa. It was a tough round. 8 players lost their answers. Pick up 3 correct answers in a row. Moving on to the 10th question. So that will be a type answer, and that will be having double the points also. So basically, you'll have to check on this rows as well as columns and click on find out which one is in which row, on which column. You'll be able to find the correct option. Then you have to click on the type the answer in the box. So you'll be getting 60 seconds. And the question is find the odd one out. All right, time's up. So here you can see the correct options. All right. So moving on to next, moving on to the scoreboard. We have still on the top with 7397 points. Second, we have Sarah. Third, we have Anandu. Fourth, we have Saya. And fifth, we have Agnes. So 4 players have raised the answer sticker, 5 correct answers in a row. Moving on to 11th question. All right, so how can this be grouped? 259, 348, and 167. Scoreboard. We have still on the top with 7397. Second, we have Sarah. Third, we have Saya. Fourth, we have Nandu. And fifth, we have Malavika. 3 players have just hit the answers. We have 4 correct answers in it. So before moving on to the next question, let me remind you regarding our Telegram channel. So we are actually having a Telegram channel where we'll be sharing updates regarding your examinations, and we'll be sharing updates regarding our programs like quizzes, classes, and all. So the link is posted in the chat box. So make sure that you're clicking on the link and joining the channel now itself. So with that note, let's move on to the 12th question. Find the top view of the image shown below. That is a question. So correct answer is A. Is the correct answer. Scoreboard. Still on top with 8234. Second, Sarah. Fourth, we have third, we have Anandu. Fourth, we have Malavika. And fifth, we have Saya. So 7 players have just hit the answers. We have 3 correct answers in it. Moving on to 13th question. All right, so rhombic cubohexahedron has 26 faces. Scoreboard. Still on top with 8234. Second, Sarah with 8145. Third, Malavika. Fourth, Anantu. Fifth, we have Saya. And 3 players have just hit the answer. We have 4 correct answers in it. So next one is an observation question. So you'll have to observe this image for around 30 seconds. So 2 questions will be asked regarding based on this question. Okay, so make sure that you're observing it properly. It will be shown for around 30 seconds. It will be shown. All right, so I think that's enough. You have observed it properly. So we'll be having 2 questions based on this, and first question will be. All right, item which was not mentioned in our books. The correct option is hen is the correct option. Almost everybody has answered it as sun. So correct option is hen. We have a new topper. Sara is a new topper, 9027. Second, we have MM. Third, we have Malavika. Fourth, we have Anantu. And fifth, we have Saya. Sara has the highest chances. We have 5 correct answers in a row. So moving on to the chat box, we have one question. Movie Hub. Movie Hub. Timing is not correct. See, some 5 seconds delay will be there. 5 seconds delay will be there for the question. So that will be applicable for everyone. All right. So what was the color of the pant the cowboy was wearing? It is blue. Blue is the correct option. So now we'll be moving on to. So we'll just cross-check the question one more time. All right. So we'll update you regarding the answer. Okay. So based on this result, we'll be moving on to the podium now. So in the third spot, we have Pushkar. Second spot, we have Saya. First spot, we have Sara. So that is regarding the podium, and runners up, we have MM and Kripa. So congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to all the participants. So winners, what you have to do is that you have to take the screenshot of your final result screen, and after that you have to send it to our WhatsApp number. The number will be posted in the chat box also, 8086111024. So you have to send it to this ID along with your Instagram ID. So we'll be posting it in our social media handle. So thank you so much for participating. Have a great night.